Do you struggle to achieve the perfect bleach knots? Then this video is for you.
First of all, I am so sorry for my voice. I've been under the weather, so please pardon me for my voice. Okay, but this is the hair we are bleaching. It's a 5x5 HD closure. When you are bleaching a closure or a frontal wig, you really want to opt for a lace that comes with very small knots. Look at this knots on here. The knot is essentially the knot that they tie when they are ventilating the lace. Okay, so this is a type of lace or wig frontal closure that you want to go for. Don't go for ones that have got big knots. Those ones, they are wrong investments. Go for ones with small knots, like this one. You can barely see the knots. When I turn it like this, you barely see it. Okay, so this is a 5x5 closure, and that's what we are bleaching. For products, you will need got to be good spray, your bleaching powder. So I have here Blonde Me Scalp bleaching powder, and the developer again is from Scalp, the Blonde Me developer, and it's 30 volume developer, which means a lift or a process higher than the 10 volume or the 20 or the 6.5 developers. Okay, so we are using 30 volume developer. I never tend to use the 40 developer because it is too strong for a lace closure, so I usually tend to go for the 30 volume developer. You will need your comb, gloves, aluminium foil, and of course your mixing bowl and a wooden craft stick. These are the products we will be needing. And once we are done bleaching, we will need a purple shampoo. So I'm using the L'Oreal silver purple shampoo. Basically what the purple shampoo does is it cancels out all the orange or the brassiness in the lace. Once we are done bleaching, you will notice that there's a bit of orangeness in the lace. When it's too orangey, it doesn't look natural, so we want to cancel out all those oranges, and we'll use a purple shampoo for that. And again, sometimes depending on how the lace bleach, after going in with my purple shampoo, I will then go in with Shades EQ gloss, and this is 09 NA to make the lace look more natural. I'm going to start with my aluminium foil, and I will take some like this. After this, I am going to basically spray all the flyaways, as you can see here. As you can see here, there are quite a lot of flyaways on the lace. We don't want the bleach to get into the hair or the flyaways, so we are going to use the got to be glued spray and basically spray all the hair on there so that the bleach will not get into it. After, I will take my comb and just comb the hairs back. So now let's there's no hair on the lace, and that's perfect so that we can get into it. I'll go ahead and put on my gloves because we are working with chemicals. It is important that you put your gloves on to prevent any chemicals from getting into your hand. I will then go in. I'm going to use a 1:1 ratio for the bleaching powder and the peroxide. A 1:1 ratio basically means the number of scoops you take for the powder should be the same number of scoops you take for the developer. So if I'm taking 1 scoop for the powder, then it means I have to pour 1 scoop of the developer. So this is not full because obviously I'm just using it for a closure. If it's a frontal, you are going to need 1.5 scoop of this. Now this is the same process you'll go through if it's a frontal or a frontal wig. It's literally the same process. Now I'm going to stir it and make sure it is stirred properly. This is the consistency that you want, something as thick as this, so it doesn't seep through the lace. Now I will take small amount and gently apply it onto the lace, and making sure I am very light-handed whilst doing this, so I don't press the product into the hair. I am starting from the back and gently work my way up, making sure I'm not pressing down the products into the hair. If by mistake and you over bleach, there are ways to fix that. However, prevention is always better than cure, right? So now as I'm getting to the front, I'm being even more careful. Okay, so now I believe the product is everywhere. So I'm going to flip the closure over and let the heat process it for me. We will leave it for about 30 to 40 minutes and then come back later and have a look. It's been about 30 minutes and I'm going to check if it has bleached to my liking, and it looks like it has. So I'll go ahead and wash it and cancel all the orangeness or the brassiness out from the roots with a purple shampoo. When washing, you have to be very gentle with the lace, because HD lace can rip any time, so you have to be very gentle. So this is the orangeness that we don't want in the lace, otherwise it will not look natural. It will look over processed. Okay. So taking my pepper shampoo, I'll just pour some into my palm. That's a lot. And then warm it up first before I apply it onto the lace. And make sure I saturate it properly into the lace. Like this. And then I'll wait for about 10 minutes for it to also process. It's looking okay, so I'm going ahead to rinse it. So we've been able to tone it down a bit, but not completely. Let me just show you how natural this looks. It looks very natural, right? But we want it to blend it even more. So I'm going to use the shades Weak Heel, the toner, just a very small amount for the processing solution. Like this amount. If you are doing this for a frontal, of course we need more than that. Alright, that's perfect. And then I'll stir and stir and stir. So I'm going to use my brush to gently apply it on. We just want that orangeness to come out of the lace. So we're just toning it so that it looks even more natural. Wait for about 5 minutes. Then I will rinse it out. This technique helps you to achieve more of a natural look. The pepper shampoo, it works, but still leaves a bit of brassiness in the lace. It looks even more better. Let's rinse it out and you see it's okay. Don't just leave the process at pepper shampoo. Pepper shampoo works, but still leaves the brassiness. Just look at this right now. You don't see any brassiness like you did before. This is how to get a perfect scalp effect. Release closures on frontals. Once again, you do exactly the same process if it's a frontal wig or a closure wig. Thank you for watching. The next step will be for me to make this into a wig, and then we will pluck the hairline. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, then please like, subscribe and share. Also leave a comment in the comment section. Did you know that this technique, especially the last one, because I know a lot of people quite know about the pepper shampoo, but the last one not a lot of people know. It's a great hack I've given you all. So I'll see you in my next video, and thank you for watching. I love you, but remember Jesus loves you more. Bye.